Now to President Obama's high-stakes trip to Russia. The president addressed a group of college students overnight and said both Washington and Moscow have an obligation to seek a nuclear-free world. NBC's chief White House correspondent Chuck Todd is traveling with the president and sat down with him earlier this morning. Chuck, good morning to you.
Good morning, Matt. Well, we discussed a wide range of issues, but we began with the president's measure of the man many people believe is pulling the strings behind this Russian political curtain.
President Obama's final day in Moscow began with his first ever meeting with the man many consider the true power here, Prime Minister Vladimir Putin. But Mr. Obama was measured in his assessment.
He is strong. He cares deeply about Russia. He has understandable concerns about Russia's role in the world, and he has suspicions about the United States. And I found him to have a practical bent. I suspect Prime Minister Putin would completely agree on is that he's not sentimental about how he views the world.
He also again demonstrated confusion about Putin's title.
This morning, I had my first meeting with President Putin, Prime Minister Putin.
And you've done that 3 times,
yeah.
a few times.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he used to be
Freudian
president.
or not Freudian?
No, I don't think it's Freudian. He used to be president, and so...
The president put a fine point on the role he thinks Russia can play in helping prevent Iran from developing nuclear weapons.
One of the things that we're going to need to explore jointly over the next several months is can we provide a door for Iran to walk through where they say that we are not going to develop a nuclear weapon.
Do you think you still have some work to do, though?
We definitely have some diplomatic work to do.
The president took minor issue with Vice President Biden's characterization of his administration's initial economic assessment as a misread.
No.
This was just a misread?
No, well, I would actually, rather than say misread, we had incomplete information. What I would say is that in some areas you're seeing the economic engine turn. But what we always knew was that A, this recession was going to be deep, B, it was going to last for a while.
He also weighed in on the 2 stories that have captured America's attention in recent days. On Sarah Palin's unexpected decision to resign the Alaska governorship.
She has a fiercely loyal constituency within the Republican Party and in the conservative movement. She says that this is something that is best for her family, and I respect that.
And Michael Jackson's role in breaking racial barriers.
What I do believe is that black sports figures and black entertainers helped to create a comfort level with African Americans that had an impact historically.
The rest of the day here is ceremonial, Matt. Tomorrow, the president is off to Italy, where he will have a meeting of the G8 industrial nations and then an audience with the Pope.
All right, Chuck Todd, thank you very much. We appreciate that.